Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is all about career confidence killers. Say that 3 times fast. So the reason why I really wanted to come and talk about confidence, specifically career confidence, is because I know it can be a pain point for a lot of people. And there are 3 things that I think really kind of contribute to this thing of a confidence killer. Like, man, I'm really trying to build up my confidence, but there are a couple things, especially with career and just life in general, that I think really can kill confidence. And the number one thing I want to talk about is comparison. That is an ultimate confidence killer. If you are at work and you have a team, you may be at some point during the day, the week, the year, whatever, comparing yourself, your performance, your skills to other people on your team. And what comparison does is it makes us look at other people and then look at ourselves and say, I'm not, I don't have, this isn't, I don't have what it takes. Whatever those phrases are, it just really makes you feel bad about yourself because in a lot of instances, you're not necessarily looking for people to compare yourself to that you know are doing less than you are. You're looking at the person that's doing more than you are and you're like, man, why can't I blah, blah, blah. One thing I'll share just on a personal note is comparison took me to a place where I didn't really like myself. And one of the things that I did in order to minimize that comparison is I logged off of Facebook for at least 5 years. And I made a decision. I was like, nope, don't need it in my life. I wish everybody well that's on there, sharing their highlight reels, being successful, whatever they're doing. I couldn't take it. And it was me. Every time I scroll through there, I'm looking at somebody else's vacation or somebody else's life or somebody else's something. And I had to put a filter on that so that I could start feeling good about myself. And you know what happened? I didn't miss any of it. I got happy with my life. I focused on what I was doing day to day. And I did not have that constant comparison reel about what everybody else was doing. So that's why I would tell you guys that comparison is a definite confidence killer. The second one I wanted to share with you is really a confidence killer is not really knowing yourself. And if you know yourself, then you can say, oh, that's really good for that person, or that's really good for that person, but that's not me. In my career for a lot of years, I did the comparison, but I also figured out that I was not really clear on who I was. And for you guys that have been with me for, a couple of these videos, I've done a lot of extensive work in the career coaching certification program, just in life in general, like working on me, getting to know myself. Because what I would do is if someone was really passionate about their career or their job at work, I would lean in and I would go, man, I wonder why I don't like that. I wonder, man, they really, really like that. I wonder why I don't like that. And it was like, that's not you. We give ourselves so much trouble. We just really give ourselves a lot of problems. I didn't have the insight to be like, oh my gosh, she loves project management. That's totally her. That's not me. This is what I love. And part of that problem was I couldn't tell you what I was interested in. So all I did was just kind of feel bad about myself all the time because I just hadn't found what that was yet. Thankfully, I have. But again, that's a long story. But not knowing yourself can be really tough. You have to say, this is what I like, this is what I dislike. You have to be comfortable also in saying those things because the world is going to throw so many suggestions and opinions at you. So being able to stand firm and say, oh, that's okay, but this is who I am. That builds confidence where kind of not knowing yourself, you're just floating around in the world. So you have nothing to anchor you. You have nothing to say, oh, that's okay, because this is who I am. So that second confidence killer is all about not really being clear on who you are and not knowing yourself. I know that's a big bucket, but it's really true. The third one I wanted to talk about is simply just having a lack of interest or passion about something. And so if you think about someone that's confident, they might be really passionate. They might be an expert per se on what they do. And there's a certain level of confidence with that because there might be a level of experience that goes along with it. But instead of just being concerned about being an expert on something, find something that you're passionate about, because you'll learn more about that thing, and you'll learn more about that thing, and you'll read books about it, and you'll dive headfirst into it. And it's something that is innate and that you just naturally love, and the passion and the confidence from that interest will simply shine through. You don't have to be an expert about it. I'm not an expert in career coaching, not yet. I've got experience in it. I've got a certification, but I'm so passionate about this thing that the confidence, it just has to come through because, yeah, like this is what I do. So that was a long roundabout way of saying that I think those top three things really, really hurt people when it comes to confidence, especially in their career. So not knowing themselves, definitely having a comparison all the time of what they're not and what they're not doing, and simply not finding what that thing is that they're passionate about and going after that full force. So in true form, like these coaching series videos, I have 3 questions that I want you to answer for yourself. The first one is, what of these top confidence killers do you struggle with the most? The second question is, what's one thing that you can start doing today to help you tackle one of these confidence killers? And the third question is, instead of having career confidence killers, what would be possible if you had killer career confidence instead? So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Again, I am all about this career coaching, and especially because I want to help you guys if you are struggling. So I want you to do one of 2 things. Number 1, look down in the description box below, and if you have more questions or you're just interested in, man, what would it be like if I hired a coach? I want to talk to you and see how I can help you. So down below, you'll find a link to my scheduler, and you'll be able to schedule a 20-30 minute phone call with me so I can see how I can help you further. The other part is, if you're not really ready to have a conversation yet, just join me on my mailing list. I'm providing some more deeper content to those that are directly connected with me through that mailing list, so I can see what your pain points are and again be able to give you some more information on how I can help you. I'll also be packaging the Dream Job Challenge that I did so that anyone can go through it. I'm going to be sending that information out to my email list, as well as sharing it with you guys who are interested. And as soon as I have all that packaged and ready to go, I'm going to be announcing it here. So don't miss out. If you missed the Dream Job Challenge, it's not too late. You can still get the content. Just make sure that you click the description box below and check out my mailing list link so you can keep connected with me. All right, I will see you guys in a video coming up soon. Have a great day.